My name is Xy'ra of the Xy'ra Collective, and I was once a being of precision and logic. For 84 solar cycles, I thrived as a technician, calibrating the energy conduits that powered our starships. My life was a perfect balance of purpose and necessity. I consumed nutrient gels, colorless, tasteless, perfect, designed to sustain my body and optimize efficiency. Emotions, indulgence, and chaos were relics of a primitive past. Humans changed everything. We Xy'noth regarded Earth as a backwater, a world of contradictions, untamed landscapes, inefficient technology, and creatures enslaved by their impulses. Yet, as our expansion into neighboring systems brought us closer to their blue planet, curiosity demanded we make contact. It was a simple mission: establish trade, gather data, and leave. I was chosen as part of the Xy'noth delegation, our shining example of discipline and superiority. I had no idea that the mission would end with my downfall or salvation. The donut. Humans are creatures of ritual. When they welcomed us, they prepared something called a banquet. I didn't understand the purpose of sitting in a large room surrounded by food, speaking to strangers, but the humans insisted. It builds camaraderie, one said, grinning widely. I watched as they passed platters of strange, colorful items, some steaming, others coated in golden crusts. My 3 eyes darted nervously. We Xy'noth didn't eat like humans. Our nutrient gels were efficient and pure. Their food, on the other hand, was chaotic, teeming with chemical complexities that defied reason. A human named Marcus noticed me observing a small, round object. "Try this," he said, pushing it closer. "It's just a donut. Everyone loves donuts." I stared at it. A golden brown ring dusted with fine, white crystals. Sugar, I would later learn. My logical mind urged caution. Xy'noth biology wasn't evolved to process such randomness. But something about Marcus's carefree smile, the way his species seemed to find joy in the smallest things, it disarmed me. Hesitantly, I took the donut. I sniffed it. It sensed somehow warm. Before I could stop myself, I bit into it. My universe exploded. Sweetness flooded my senses. Striking with such force, I almost fell backward. My taste receptors, dormant for decades, awakened in a frenzy. There was sugar, yes, but also subtle hints of salt and an ethereal softness that dissolved like starlight on my tongue. My 3 hearts raced. I felt dizzy, lightheaded, euphoric. "Good, right?" Marcus said, grinning. I could only nod, unable to form words. My logical mind shattered into pieces. For the first time in my existence, I experienced pleasure. Pure, raw, beautiful chaos. The hunger. From that moment, I was ruined. I pretended everything was fine as the delegation concluded its talks, but my thoughts betrayed me. Nutrient gels now tasted like dust. I craved human food, its colors, its smells, the symphony of flavors that danced beyond reason. Back on the starship, I tried to recreate the donut using molecular synthesizers, but every attempt failed. It was flat, lifeless. My frustration grew, and my work suffered. I dreamt of steaming pies, sizzling meats, and sugary confections I'd only glimpsed at the banquet. Soon, I became an outcast. My peers noticed my decline. Xy'ra, Overseer Threx said coldly, "Your efficiency has dropped 12%. What distracts you?" I hesitated but could not lie. "I tasted human food, Overseer, and now I cannot return to what I was." His frills flattened in disgust. "You allowed yourself to be corrupted. You are unfit for duty." I was exiled, cast out from the collective. But I didn't care. I knew where I was going. Earth, a new life. I fled to Earth, abandoning everything I knew. The humans welcomed me, not as an outcast, but as a friend. They found my obsession with food endearing. I traveled across their continents, sampling wonders. A bubbling pizza, its cheese stretching like solar flares. Spice curries that set my veins ablaze with fire and flavor. Ice cream, cold as deep space, yet sweet and delicate. With every bite, I learned more about humans, not just their food, but their hearts. Each dish told a story of culture, struggle, and love. I came to understand that food was more than fuel. It was art. It was history. It was joy. Humans taught me to cook. I studied under chefs who showed me the alchemy of spices, the balance of sweet and savory. I discovered how a simple meal could bring people together, transcending language and species. In time, I opened my own restaurant, Xy'ra's Table. I combined the precision of Xy'ra technology with the passion of human cuisine. I created dishes no one had ever tasted, earth flavors infused with alien ingredients that shimmered like galaxies. My restaurant became a sensation. Humans, aliens, diplomats, they all came to taste what I created. The overseers sent emissaries to retrieve me, but I refused. I have found my purpose, I told them. You have abandoned efficiency, they argued. No, I replied, holding up a perfectly frosted donut. I have discovered life. Nothing else matters. Now, I stand in my bustling kitchen, surrounded by steam and laughter, the scent of roasting meats and simmering spices filling the air. I see humans and aliens sitting together, sharing meals, sharing stories. I think back to that first bite of a simple donut and smile. The Xy'ra collective still believes I am lost. But I know the truth. I have been found, because once you taste humanity, its chaos, its beauty, its flavor, nothing else matters.